Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I'd give you all a quick update on where I'm at. Um, Fortunately, the last 5 or 6 weeks I've put a little bit of weight back on. I've actually started driving cabs just to generate some income while I'm setting my business up. And it's pretty tough on your body. I mean, I've done a driving job before and I knew what I was into, but I didn't realize just from taking a break for a little while and not eating the right things just for a little while that you could put weight on so easily. So yeah, about 6 weeks ago, started driving cabs. You're on your bum for 12 plus hours a day. Uh, when you're doing that, it doesn't really matter what you're putting in your body, if it's good for you or not. Um, you, you're not moving. So uh, yeah, your body doesn't really break it down and metabolize it quite well, and the weight around your stomach area, your trunk, goes on pretty quick. So it's been pretty scary to see how quick that weight came back on. Um, and that coincided the driving the taxi thing coincided with the gym that I was going to closing down, which was a bit of a bummer. It was a really cool gym, privately owned. Everyone who worked there was really cool. And it was just like an old school kind of gym. There was nothing really flashy or trendy about it. There was a bunch of machines and just good old fashioned weights. They had a CrossFit section there, which I know some people are a bit iffy about CrossFit, but there weren't any, prima donnas or anything like that. It was actually a really cool gym. Everyone that was there was willing to give you a hand with stuff. So that was a bit of a bummer for the gym to close down. My brother and I just started going, and he was fully into it, and I was, really starting to get into it. Luckily, we got a pretty good deal at Good Life through friends of a friend. We got a pretty awesome deal there. So Sam and I started up there, and yeah, the last 2 weeks we've been back at it, hitting it pretty hard. I'm basically not. I haven't been taught the right technique for deadlifts and squats with barbell and all that sort of stuff. So we're kind of tailoring our own workouts to what we can do at the moment. And further down the track, I've got a couple of friends who are PTs who I'm going to employ the services of to try and get me lifting so I can get nice and strong, nice and quick. But yeah, I'm still vegetarian. I'd say I'm probably 90% of the way there to say that I'm a vegan. I mean, I slip up every now and then. I get little snacks and stuff every now and then that's got probably the cheese powder and stuff in it, which, I feel really guilty after I do it. No one's perfect, but I've gone a year without smoking now, over a year, which is awesome. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, I'm done with that now, done for good. I said that 10 years ago, but this time it's for real. So that's been over a year. I'm really proud of myself for that, so I give myself a pat on the back. Yeah, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a couple of friends as well. I've shouted out to Miles before in one of my previous videos. He's done an awesome job. It's looking great. Another one is Dane Evans from Byron. He's one of those guys like me. Everyone would always call you big fella, and he's in the last 8 months or something, he's just lost an absolute pile of weight. He's got himself a PT friend who's looking after him, and he's turned into an absolute weapon. He's looking great. So well done, Dane. Looking great, mate. Also, Boo I ran into last week when we were working for Splendor. I haven't seen him for a couple of months. Holy shit, he's lost some weight. He's looking great. So it's good to see some other blokes out there looking after themselves, some older guys too, around about my age, making some healthy choices. And yeah, so just thought I'd give a quick update to let you know that I've kind of slipped a little bit, but I'm working hard on it again now. Sam and I just went for a walk in this national park before he went to work. We just thought we were going for a nice walk through the bush to take some photos, and this track was like, I don't know, it was ridiculously steep. But we looked on it on Map My Run afterwards, and sections of it were almost vertical. It was like we only made about 650 meters up, and then it was pretty treacherous coming back down. So we want to go back and hit that and see how far up it goes, because it just keeps on going. It's ridiculous. I think you probably end up at the top of Springbrook at the end of it. It's crazy. So yeah, back into it. Feeling pumped to be getting stuck into it again now. If anyone's got any tips for people who drive all day, they sit on their bum, you know, it's pretty hard, pretty tough work to try and to squeeze the exercise in, because you're just absolutely knackered when you get home. So if anyone's got any tips for food for people who are looking at a plant-based lifestyle and they're driving for a living, hit me up. I'd love to hear from you guys. Love to hear your tips and encouragement and support each other. It's really good to see people around about my age looking after each other. So let's keep it going, guys. And hopefully next time I do the video in a couple of weeks' time, I'll be back to the weight that I was at previously with a bit of muscle on too. So we'll see how we go. Cheers.